So our flight was delayed multiple hours. Once we got on the plane, a guy left his backpack inside the airport. So now we're waiting for him to get off the plane and go get his backpack. So we're currently on a plane and it just took off. And ironically enough, the guy that's sitting next to me asked me, he said, "Hey, are you going to MJ Biz Con?" Turns out I am. Would you like to introduce yourself, good sir?
How's it going, everybody? Chris from Seedsman. You know, it says Tiger1, seedsman.com. We got all your cannabis feeds, anything you need, we got it there. Check it out. Sales now in the US as well.
Hell yes, dude. It's funny as shit, just right next to me on the plane. This guy, what up, buddy? Oh, hey there. Oh, is that a?
Yeah.
Thank you, good sir. You're the best, dude. They know me.
Nice to finally meet you.
You as well.
We did it. We're here. We're in Las Vegas, and these fine gentlemen actually had a ready to go. We are currently locked and loaded. We're heading over to the fastbuds house with Sebastian Good. We're gonna have a good time. Are you guys ready for a fun night? Let's go.
Do it.
All right, we're here. We made it. Housekeeping. Throw something through the window. How goes it, good sir? Looks amazing. Let's go. Hey, let me out. Okie dokie. We're currently at the 420 Fastbuds house, and she's being all sleepy and going to sleep, and then I'm standing here. But tomorrow we're going to MJ Biz Con, and that means we're waking up at 6 in the morning. So get ready for that. And say hi to Maywiggle. So, we are over here at the 420 house, and thank you, Sebastian, so much. Really appreciate it. We stayed here last night. They happen to have an extra room. Dude, this is f***ing awesome.
You having a good time?
Dude, I'm having an amazing time. How about you?
I'm having a good time. Everything is a bit earlier here, but it's good for me since I'm still on European time, so it's already the afternoon and it's still early in the morning. Yeah. Getting ready for BizCon, first day. Yesterday we had the big live. It was amazing to have all these people from the community come together, having a good time, and we haven't seen each other, most of us, in like a year, so awesome.
Yeah, dude. And so what is it that we're going to be filming exactly at 1 p.m. today?
1 p.m. today is a home grow takeover. I think it's organized by a lot of people like mr.grow, Rob from CLTV, Pigeon 420, Northern Scrogger, all these cool dudes. They came together with, I think, Seedsman and Promix, some other sponsors, and they are creating this takeover of the smoking lounge area where all the home growers are gonna come together, and yeah, we're gonna test our own fire, no?
Dude, I'm really excited about it. So be looking forward to that. Oh, this house is awesome, by the way. It's really cool.
Last year I got invited to the AC Infinity house.
I did not.
And it was really special to me because all these content creators and really just growers, like we're just part of our community as well, right? Just because we are creating this content doesn't make us any different. It's just we are more out there. And so we finally got to like come together. And it made me realize, hey, this is what we need to do more often. And I want to do something like this. And I took the chance this year here in Vegas, get this house, have people come together, you know,
dude,
have big chub woods in the
chub woods. That thing was amazing, by the way. So what else do we have going on at MJ Biz Con that you want to talk about?
Well, we're definitely going to talk with different companies always, because we're going to need to connect with other companies. This is how we make things happen, like this live yesterday. You know, we talk with other companies and say, hey, you want to jump in, sponsor something? And we need to connect because, you know, we're still, internationally speaking, on a very, very early rise of the age of cannabis, if we want to. We still need to fight, destigmatize, and then, of course, connecting with the community. Like people coming, putting faces to the people, like last year when we ran into each other first time, you know, untrained astronaut, yeah, I know you, you know, or Frankie's, like, and that is just, to me, very special. And that is what these trade shows are about.
Incredible.
Absolutely, and you know what time it is.
It's 4:20 somewhere.
That's right.
Oh man. All right, so we are currently heading up to get our passes, and that's at the convention center. But once we get those, we're going to be heading to MJ Biz Con, and we're going to be filming for 420 Fastbuds. You already know Macho Grams be savage. Frankie's right here, and Saul Bunyan. Let's go. Oh, and May Wiggle. So currently we're heading to the outdoor smoking area. For the most part, this was the busy spot of the entire event. This is kind of where everybody grouped up to hang out, see each other's stuff, and smoke it. The plan for this here is to follow around the Fastbuds crew, which is going to be Sebastian, Chubska, and Good Buddy Flowers. They're awesome people, and this ends up being a lot of fun. But luckily for this amazing opportunity to film for Fastbuds, I was given the chance to meet all of these people and learn who they were. For instance, Mario Guzman is there. That guy was beyond exciting to meet, seriously. Otherwise known as Sherbinsky, he's the creator of gelato.
I'm going live right now in the German Fastbuds.
Oh no shit!
Astronaut.
Now that we've located Sebastian, it looks like our day has begun. So we're gonna start following him around and getting content. Hi.
Hey, buddy. You always gotta check out what the others are doing. Let's go check out the other genetics.
So this place right here is called The Vault. It's the place within MJ BizCon that you're allowed to buy seeds from all the different breeders.
So, Chubbs, we're in the vault. The vault is the place where they, this year, they officially sell seeds here. How do you like it so far?
So far, almost as good as last year. I've only been into this hall, so I mean, there's so much to see, but everybody, you know, you're meeting so many people from the community. Absolutely amazing, man. Good times.
Absolutely beautiful. But I'm sure there are a lot of stoned uncles, but only one Uncle Stone. Is that correct?
That's what I've been told, yes. I'm actually trademarked. I got it back in the day from the old school legend, you know, Jack Herr, a lot of them guys and stuff. They called me Uncle Stone and it kind of stuck.
The guy you're seeing here, that's the creator of Granddaddy Perp, and he was in a motorcycle accident. And like many others, this plant was able to bring joy back into his life. So it turns out this guy doesn't even live all that far away, and he's going to come over one of these times and do a live with me in person, so be sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on. Also, you can even join my Discord. That way, if YouTube isn't notifying you about things, you could just get a notification through me whenever I drop a video. So today we basically do a lot of interviews with like content creators and people that the community really knows. But tomorrow is an exciting day because we're going to be meeting a lot of people that you're probably not too familiar with. Anywhere from the creator of Gelato and all the other people from Sensi Seeds who just announced their new affiliation with Death Row Records. So big shout out to Julie from Skunk Magazine for giving me the unique chance to film all of that. I also hung out with Mike Tyson, which is insane. Then Heaven from Highigan shows up, and she goes with Sebastian through the seed vault to show us what her favorite booth was. Here pretty soon, you're going to see an interview with DeAngelo. Trust me, I'm just as surprised as you guys are that I could do this. As you can imagine, I'll probably keep doing things like this, so buckle up, this has only just begun. If you're interested in seeing any more of the interviews that I didn't happen to show during this, or maybe it was fast forwarded through, then be sure to subscribe to the channel because I will be dropping that later on in its own separate video. In fact, I'm doing that with a lot of things. For instance, later on in this movie, you're going to see me go to Jerome Baker's Dream Factory. I actually made a side video for that where I go into detail about what all happened that night. I'll also be showing on here some footage that I took of Mike Tyson. Well, I made a side video of that as well, so if you want to see that, go check it out.
It's 4:20 somewhere, and this is the Home Grow Takeover, and I want to just say thank you to you, Rob, to Pigeon, to everybody here for doing this amazing community stuff. Man, seriously, and I got some beans on me. If anybody needs some beans, you know, come over here. I got fastbuds beans for whoever wants them. Also, thanks to you.
I want all of them.
Yes.
All of them.
Take them all, give them out, hand them to the people. Spread love,
Here's
spread
some
genetics.
for you, some for you.
So if anybody needs any beans, you want some beans, some fastbuds beans, take some, please take beans as you want. Beans for everyone. Yeah, for sure. P, you need some beans, always. You need some beans. Astro needs some beans. Don needs some beans. Frankie's needs some beans. For sure. Ah, nice. Perfect. Heaven needs beans.
I always need more beans.
So we're up here at MJ BizCon, standing next to a couple people here, like Frankie's, and then Evan.
Hi again.
You would have beers here now, you know, and it's just integrated in the culture. And I know it's not necessarily a good thing, but it is in me. I enjoy my occasional beer or glass of wine, not in large quantities. And apparently they have the hookup, so I'm gonna catch up to them now over there. Yo, so you guys have the hookup, I heard. Hookup? Yeah, you have the hookup for some beer.
Yeah, I always got the hookup for the beer. We're gonna grab it now. I'm gonna show you the secret.
I like secrets. I like secrets a lot. Where are they? I can't lose them. They have the hookup. I can't lose you guys. I'm very serious about that. I cannot lose you right now. I have to know where this hookup for the beer is. Sorry, you seem to be the most serious about this cause. Is that there is some beer involved in this here, right?
So there's beer.
And they beer.
Alright, after meeting up with everybody, we ran to the beer garden real quick and then found our way to the seedsman booth where we did quite a few interviews. The first person he actually ended up interviewing was Mr.Grow, followed by ican and many others, so stay tuned. If you're a company who wants me to come out and film for you, maybe it's an event, maybe it's a documentary, or just interviews, all you gotta do is let me know in the comments and I am down. I'm totally looking to make this my full-time job and I would love to travel around with the family.
It is happening. We are getting alcohol served at MJ BizCon, so that is reality. Now you know. So how is it for you as in your hometown, but like so many people just come right to you basically?
It's fantastic to have all these people from all over the world, cannabis industry, come to one place in Vegas and be able to be face to face. It's awesome. It's there's a huge difference between the face to face and just over the internet. You know what I mean?
100%.
You meet people who are just as they are virtually in real life.
Yeah.
And then you meet people who are fake. And you're able to weed out the Chads and Brads from the people who are
yeah, 100%. MJ BizCon 2024, and we're at the Seedsman booth. Seedsman is amazing. You can get fastbuds from Seedsman wherever you live. We've been working with Seedsman for a very long time, and they're just cool people, and they are all about the community, and that is the cool part about it. It's like a little meetup. You see Mr. Grow in the back, Northern Scrogger is over there. There is Pigeon 420 somewhere, Deucer Farms, and so let's talk to a few people and see what's going on here. The Spanish culture, it's more like the booths usually have their own fridge with beers, and some of them like cannabis beers and stuff, so it's a bit of a different culture because the alcohol is much more integrated in the culture. I'm not saying that's a good thing, it's fun.
Sure, why not? And you can't smoke inside here, unfortunately, but there are smoking areas, so you just go outside and consume.
You're not legally allowed to smoke inside at Spannabis, and
really? Okay.
and security will tell you to not do it. but you say yes and you turn around and then you just continue. It's whatever, you know. 80% of the smoke is probably going on outside, and that's good because I think if it would be legally allowed,
it'd be fishbowl.
It's the biggest hot box in the universe, man.
Incredible, dude. Yeah, but it's a great time here. This is my, let's see, I've been going since 2017. So what, 8th year going? It's worth it to come here, I feel like. Just get early bird tickets.
Not everybody can go to MJ Biz Con because it ain't cheap. You know what I mean? But if you can come to Spannabis, that's a lot cheaper. You know, especially if you're in Europe, like the Europeans who are seeing this. Even probably it's cheaper for an American. The flights are expensive, but everything else will be so much less expensive that it's worth it to pay a lot for If you can't even afford that, the Germans, there's a lot of cool fairs now in Germany happening, you know?
Yeah.
Not all of them Berlin. Berlin is crazy. Like it's a festival and a fair, and like let's see what's happening with the better organization apparently this coming year, because the organization was the worst I've ever seen in any trade show.
Really?
And I've seen a few.
Wow.
So, but like they grew too fast. They were not prepared. They were a small fair with 5,000, 8,000 visitors, one small hall, you know what I mean? Like, and now we're suddenly the biggest in the world. All right, man.
Well, thanks so much, man. For sure, dude. Take care.
Always, and remember, it's 420 somewhere. I am high as a kite officially, and it's 420 somewhere, and it's 420 somewhere right here at the seedsman booth at MJ Biz Con, and I am here with my brother of another mother, and that is Matt ican THC. How are you doing, my friend?
Man, I'm good. I'm just trying to survive right now. We're out here at the MJ Biz Con, and I had a few beers. I had way too many J's, and I'm faded. Don't look at my eyes.
We get out and we get to meet these other crazy MFs, you know, and like we get to hang out and have fun.
I enjoy it so much, man. The best part of it is the community. Being out here and being able to meet people in the community, people like yourself, Astro.
That's me.
Everyone around. It's just awesome, bro. Putting names to faces. People come up to me and they're like, hey, my name is insert screen name here. And then I'm like, hey, I know you. It sounds like you don't feel like I know you the whole time, but it's awesome, bro. It's really, really awesome.
What are you most excited about? For me, I was preparing really for that live we had yesterday, which I think was real fun, and we gave back to the community and we had fun at the house. But now I'm going with the flow. Like I didn't know about this until that was a little meetup here at the seedsman booth. Which is cool because it's community work.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like meeting everyone. Like we just had a meet and greet outside, met a tons of home growers, and it's just really great meeting people and, you know, sharing the love for the plant, breaking the stigma. People out here all blazing up, everyone's doing the same thing in different ways, and I think that's just awesome. You know, some people hitting bongs outside. I literally see people hitting dabs outside, and it's just great seeing everyone coming together for the love of the plant.
Man, I always appreciate it. We always have fun hanging out. We're gonna go mingle a little bit, talk to the crowd, and
much love, bro.
Much love. Growers love, and always remember,
it's 420 somewhere.
Thank you. It is.
So me and Sebastian were able to score a lot of interviews through this process. I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of them, but in order to keep this video within the length that I'm shooting for, I'm not going to be showing all of them. But be sure to stay tuned. There are so many things that actually happened on this trip that you're not going to want to miss out on, including how I was able to capture amazing footage of not only Mike Tyson, but many other people, which you're about to see here in a second. So stay tuned and hit that like button.
Steve DeAngelo. He is a legend. Very few people who have done that much for the community and for the plant. Thank you on camera for all you do, because it's amazing, man.
Thank you for the appreciation. You know, I spent 30 years in the underground, and we are selling a lot of using the money to make legal. But in those days, we were mostly laughed at or ignored. So getting this kind of appreciation is kind of like healing for all the wounds of all of those years. So thank you, brother.
I thank you also for what you're doing with the Last Prisoner project, that you're pushing for that, like, you know, not just money counts, you know, there's a lot of money being made in there right now, but yet there's still people suffering, so we can never forget that.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of money being made, and that's good, because the more money that's being made, the more people are going to get into the industry. But the most important thing is that more people all around the world are smoking more. And, you know, when we first started doing this 50, 60 years ago, we didn't know about industrial. We didn't know about medical cannabis. But we knew that this plant helped us be more like the people we really wanted to be, right? And we figured that if it did it for us, it would do it for other people as well. And eventually, we'd all have a better chance of living in the world that we really want to live in. So
you made the world a better place.
Hi, Sebastian. Be well, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for all you did.
Good luck. Good to meet you.
And always remember, man, it's 420 somewhere.
Always 420 somewhere. For
Thanks,
sure.
man. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much.
And the guy that you were just seeing, that was Steve DeAngelo. He's an awesome person, huge advocate in the cannabis community. He is somebody who has been taking the time to fight for people who don't deserve to be in prison. So much love to Steve, and it was an honor to have met him. Okay, so we've got a couple more big interviews coming up, and one of which is going to be with Heaven from highigan, as she goes over her favorite seed booth she was able to find in the vault. Then Sebastian talks to Tiki Madman for a little while. Other than that, about rounds the day out, so then we make our way back to the house where we have a little after party for the night. Pretty cool side note, if you weren't aware, 420 Fastbuds was walking around handing seeds out to anybody who wanted them, and this is them loading up with more.
Heaven! Finally, we lost each other 2 hours ago. We're gonna go check out the whole thing with Heaven from highigan.
I made it!
So Heaven, how are you enjoying the first day of BizCon?
I've actually been having a really good time. I've been able to kind of scoot around here and just kind of do my own thing for a little hot second, and I've never actually been able to do that. So it's actually been a little bit more interesting. Although I really wish Neil was here.
We all do. It's amazing how much it changed since last year.
I agree with that. This is so much better than last year. They didn't have all the genetics in one area, and you had to go over here and over there and over there. This is the only portion I've actually been today, because it's rolling a little with a couple of these booths actually. If you go back there in that very, very corner booth, they have some very, very special genetics that I think the world needs to know about. And the fact that they're in the corner means that not enough people know about them. Do you guys want to go check them out?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
This is the one I can't stop talking about.
All right, you gotta have to tell me about it. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I love the
Sebastian from fastbuds. This is a
pleasure, man. Sebastian.
Ryan. Yes. He's carrying, in my opinion, some of the best genetics on the planet, hands down. So the fact that they're sitting out here in this little tiny corner right now means not enough people know about them. I'm gonna tell you right now that it's gonna blow your mind. Don't sleep on it.
Yeah.
So these genetics here come from the heart of Humboldt County. These genetics are fire and better than any genetics I have seen to date.
Like she said, we're from southern Humboldt, Mendocino area. They're all legacy farmers. All of our farmers have been doing this for 20 plus years. Every one of them is an Emerald Cup winner. Some of them have multiple Emerald Cup winners. Collectively, there's probably 25 gold medals, Emerald Cup winners between the brands that we work with. Everything we do is in small batch. It's very limited distribution on all the stuff that goes out. Oftentimes it's 100 packs or less that we do. So everybody who gets it it's very special and unique to them, and it's not something that you're going to find everywhere.
Thanks for showing us this. Haven't definitely had to show him, and I can't wait to see the whole documentary. I'm like stoked on that. I watched a lot of it. Thanks for what you guys doing.
Yeah, I'm stoked too. Thank you guys for coming by, and thank you guys for giving us a shout out. And we'd love to find more people that we can collaborate with and bring some of these genetics to people out in the world who want to try some of the things that these farmers have been working on for a long time.
Cool, man. Thanks so much. And always remember, man,
it's 420 somewhere.
Another legend. This is what's so amazing about to me. This is another legend right here. Tiki Matt, man.
What's happening, mate?
Some of the best genetics I've seen, So there's the fire, there's the passion, and to have that passion to have a product like yours, and people are they hunt it down in Europe, but they don't even have to, no?
No, it's out there. We make it available for everybody. Got to share the plant, right? So, best fire for everybody to have the most success. It's the best.
Cool, man.
Go, brother. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're heading to the other side of the event. Like I said, this place is pretty massive. It's like multiple football fields. Or not. I'm not really sure, honestly, but it feels like it. I then just carried out the rest of the day filming for 420 Fastbuds and had a lot of fun doing it. Unfortunately for us, Exotic Genetics was wrapping up for the day. It was getting toward the end of it, but I did get to meet them, and that's really cool to me, seeing as Grease Monkey is my favorite strain. So the first day of MJ BizCon has now officially come to an end. As we wind down, we're starting to make our plans to what we're going to do tonight. I mean, we're only in Vegas for so long, we might as well utilize every minute. With that being said, after communicating with the guys, we came up with a plan to have a get together. And Sebastian, Good buddy, and Chubska decided to show up as well. But that's not all. Matt from Strange Show popped in, Green Year shows up, CC420 and Carl, her husband, Mr. CC420, they also make an appearance. Although tonight is going to be a lot of fun, it's tomorrow you should be excited for, because I'll be following around Julie from Skunk Magazine as she interviews some really big names in the industry. Then later that night, I'm going to be going out to Jerome Baker's Dream Factory because Julie with Skunk Magazine gave me a call and let me know that they were having a get together over there. That ends up being a really fun experience, and I end up on the Adam Dunn show. Now, I'm not exactly able to show all the cool things that happen there, but I did happen to make an entire video on the site about it. If you want to check it out after the movie, the link is going to be in the description.
First day of BizCon is over. This is our house. This is where we had our life. This is where we're gonna hang for a little while and enjoy ourselves. Thank you for following us, being glued to us. Been a real pleasure, man. Untrained astronaut who is running the camera. Thanks, brother.
Not a problem, mister. Maybe we're just doing dishes and we got some cookies for you.
Thank you, good sir. Much appreciated. Yeah. So I got the heavy one this time. I got a bag, okay? But this is full of food. It's from Sebastian. He gave us food. I'm happy about it. Look at this house, man. Big shout out to 420 Fastbuds for letting me crash there for the first night and for paying me to film for them. Alright, we have finally made it to our room. And I better take this bag here, throw it up. I gotta piss.
Are you following me?
Yes.
I say we take a moment just to appreciate Frankie's here, because look at this. He even had a cake made, the shirts, just everything. And it's so amazing to see I've got friends like that. We are currently out here in the backyard smoking the 420 things. We got Green Year, we got Saw Bunyan 420. They got a thing. Apparently there's frisbee golf and a ping pong table. Uh-oh, she's saying not. So after our first night together hanging out at the house, we had an amazing time. Now, we didn't go too crazy. It was only night one, but we did have a blast. We played ping pong and we smoked a bunch. I don't know if you remember that bag of hash earlier that we were showing that Chubska gave me. We smoked nearly all of it in a couple days that we were out there.
This is the bathroom.
Yeah.
Why? What?
Somebody's gotta go to my YouTube channel and see if this is working, man, because we have 4 likes, we got release, we got look at this thing. This is ridiculous. My brother had this in his closet.
It's Mo! How are you, buddy? How's the flight? This is Bud Boutique.
Oh, and this was really cool. So Mo is from Austria and he got flown out here as well. So he was able to participate and we were able to meet him, which was really cool. So be sure to go give him a follow on Instagram. It's Bud Boutique. And if you're not sure what the can is, it is an amazing device that I and plenty of other people use to germinate their seeds with. And Don, the guy who paid for my room, that's the owner. So be sure to go check that out after the video and use promo code ASTRO and save yourself 10%. If you do happen to get one, I have a how-to video that me and Don filmed together. It's going to be in the description as well. I know I said that I was listening and stuff, but I wasn't.
2 clicks.
That's what I'll do then. I 2-clicked it. Did I do it right?
Nope. There we go.
It's your fault. Don't come away. This ain't me.
The little rubber has a good feel.
As you can see, I was clearly enjoying myself with the bomb dab rig. Word on the street is they're always looking for new content creators. In fact, I know multiple that have actually been contacted by them recently. That must be nice. So before heading to MJ Biz Con, I first had to upload all the footage onto a hard drive for 420 fastbuds. But I also decided it would be a good idea to take a moment and film this house that we were able to stay in. Thanks to Frankie's and Saul for finding this location because it was perfect. By the way, if you'd like a chance to hang out with me, Frankie, Saul, and Macho, be sure to show up for the DeAngelo Show Cup 2025 because I will be the official film crew, taking place June 6th, 7th, and 8th. What's going on, everybody? This is Untrained Astronaut. It's now day 2. Me and May Wiggle are currently heading to MJ Biz Con. We're in the Uber. Frankie, Saul, and all of them are already down there. We had a little bit of a late start because I had to transfer some footage and clear some SD cards. But currently, it's me and May Wiggle. So I really like Vegas. This place is beautiful. Look at all these cool places that we're seeing on the way there. But now that we are here, we're gonna make our way to the back smoke area where we're sure everybody is likely to be.
What up, man? What up, buddy? How you doing?
Yeah, you made it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sebastian.
What up, buddy? How you doing? What up? What up, buddy? Hey, good to see you, bro.
How you doing, man? Doing good, buddy. How are you doing?
Good, dude. So far, so good.
Yeah, fucking, of course I got your message after.
Oh, no.
Leave, yeah.
Woo!
So I've got to say, this year was a lot better than the year before it. There had to have been like 4 times the amount of people, to say the least. And just by looking around, you should be able to see that they're having an amazing time. Look at all these people getting to meet each other for the first time, hang out, get to smoke each other's stuff, all while meeting their favorite content creators, which makes it a pretty good time if you ask me. I'm hoping I can come out next year to film as well. Judging by how many people came this year, I'm assuming next year is going to be a lot busier. And in case you weren't aware, I also went to MJBizCon in 2023, so be sure to go check that video out afterwards. That way you can compare the two yourself. And the link for that's going to be in the description as well.
Mo with Anakin. Yes.
Oh yes.
It's right from Austria over here.
By the way, the guy that you're seeing right here, he's awesome. I didn't even notice him go by, or I would have said something. He's a content creator as well. So if you weren't aware, this place is massive. This should give you a pretty good idea of just how big it is. Now, the reason that you're seeing us move so quickly through here is because I actually got a phone call saying that Mike Tyson was somewhere in the event. So we did a quick run through. We weren't able to find him, but I did find him later on, which you will see soon. And then, with a complete stroke of luck, something big happened. Bud Trainer came dashing by with important information, letting us know that Mike Tyson was here at the event currently, and I knew that we needed to go find him right now.
Oh, wait. No, hey, they know. Follow them.
Let's go. Hey, it's Bud Trainer.
We're guessing.
Let's go, Bud Trainer.
Better go see if we find Mr. Tyson. Oh, sorry. Do you know where Mike Tyson is?
No.
It won't all right, sweet.
And right here is where it happens. Bud Trainer goes around the front, where I pretended to be part of whatever it was that was going on here, seeing as I had no idea. But I as well had a big camera just like these other guys and a fancy little gimbal setup, so naturally they thought I was part of that. And like that, I was in, hanging out with Mike Tyson. I mean, not really like hanging out with him, but I was within a couple feet from him, and that was good enough. Little did I know at that point in time that I'd be fortunate enough to be able to follow him around and get really exclusive content. So stay tuned, because it's coming up here shortly.
The same amount as yesterday as far as amount of people. I think Fridays drop off, so tomorrow is kind of...
And everybody seems to be having a good time. There was a pack of people with us there for a while too. Where are you heading to now, mister? We're going that way, so the smoke area. Yeah, we just kind of figured that's where everybody's at this point. Let's do it.
Alright, so now we're heading back out to the smoke area where it seems that everybody else is. Holy, there is a lot of people out there. Alright, let's do this. I just got to hang out with Mike Tyson. I made everyone see me and we went to all the different stands, and then we went to hang out in his van.
I was too excited.
Shit, Mike Tyson, yo, check it out. I don't know how to do this. You know that made his trip.
It did. I then proceeded to show them the footage that I took of Mike Tyson, and here it is for you. By the way, big shout out to Mike Tyson and his crew for being so cool and actually letting me hang out, tag along, all that, which in turn provided us with this content here. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll be showing even more exclusive footage of Mike Tyson that I took.
Hit the fucking like button, please.
And now you're going to see us set up to go live with 2B Blunt Podcast. He was supposed to be there with us, but wasn't able to make it out, unfortunately. So we all did a live together instead. Shortly after that, we followed around Bud Boutique because he was going to introduce us to Julie with Skunk Magazine.
We want to say thank you, Tim, for your enthusiasm and your passion. It's really, we appreciate you being on the team as well, all of us.
Thank you, man. That really appreciate that. It means a lot.
We love you, Tim.
Thank you very much.
And then we follow her around and do some of the interviews. But just like earlier in the video when I was following Sebastian Good, I'm not going to show all of the interviews. I'm basically just going to show you guys the highlights of them. But be sure to follow me and Skunk Magazine on Instagram, where we're going to be dropping the videos of the full interviews if you're interested in seeing them. And of course, the link is going to be in the description as well.
Do we have love for sensi? Then let's give away some free Voice of the Plant, that's an epic name.
Free Spanish drop with sensi seeds.
Take these home, this is a free Spanish drop with sensi seeds. That means you can't get these anywhere else. So who wants limited edition sensi drops? So some of you are confused because you see all these other brands under the sensi brand. What they've done is reached out to people like you and said, yes, we're the established gentry, but we know that you guys have something to contribute and we value that. So they've taken growers like Champelli, all these other people under their brand and said, we want you to succeed. They don't believe in competition, they believe in the plant, yeah? And then we can all make money together. So Nick, bring me something good.
Hey, right here, bro, got it right here.
Can we get loud? When you get loud, they know we got something going on over here and they start to wake the fuck up. You guys took back cannabis, no one gave it to you. It's time to take back something else. Come get the seeds! Yeah. Can we get loud? So put these on, represent the community that you guys created. Go out there and tell people that you're a stoner. Don't be ashamed of what you do, because so many other people are doing that. Most of you guys think you smoke this recreationally, but you're treating insomnia, you're treating appetite, you're treating stress, and all these other things that a doctor will happily give you pills for. So keep smoking your fucking weed, yeah? Yeah! I've been Jonah Tacoma, you've been badass. We're just gonna give the rest of this away, but I love you guys.
Yeah. You can't get these until Spanish. This is going to be the new Voice of Plant collaboration with Sensi Seeds. I'm Sherbinski, creator Gelato. These are all original gelato genetics. Nothing but the real deal. Nothing but the truth through Sensi. This is to bring in this whole event, the Vault. Thank you to MJ Biz for what we want to create with Sensi Seeds, with Barney's, with all the legacy people from Europe. All of us Americans have been going there for 40, 50 years. Now it's time to welcome them to our country with open arms. They didn't want to do any of this. With my wife and I, the Voice of the Plant, we actually accomplished this with MJ Biz. Thank you to MJ Biz. And we showed them, our community showed up. And thank you to everybody. And this is just the beginning. And we're gonna create what they've created in Spain and in Europe. We're gonna create that and give them a home here for us and for everybody all over the world. Let's go.
Hi, this is Julie Chiarello, owner and editor-in-chief of Skunk Magazine, and I'm here with Mario Guzman of Sherbinski. And we're here to talk about the great success this week at MJ BizCon of the Vault. So tell us a little bit about it.
We're here at MJ BizCon 2024. This is the first time that they've ever had genetics, anything in terms of the plant itself on the showroom floor. And we worked really hard. My wife and I founded Voice of the Plant. I founded Sherbinski's, created Gelato as part of that. But the next thing we really wanted to do was really focus on what's the next step for us. And it was really just about, it came down to connecting people with plants. And through music, food, art, and different business activations like we're doing here at the Vault with MJ Biz, and connecting people with plants through the Vault was offering them the best genetics in the world. And we brought the best in class Sensi Seeds, who's been around for almost 40 years, over 40 years in Amsterdam. Barney's Farms, same, been around for 35, 40 years there in Amsterdam. And us Americans, we've been going there to Amsterdam for decades now and getting our genetics and bringing it back to grow in our backyards, in our closets here in the States. And now for the first time we're able to open arms for them, and our European friends were able to come and celebrate here, and it was really a family affair. If the plant did have a voice, wouldn't it be truly amazing what it would say? And what a wonderful friend that it's been to us, through our life, and even more so than anybody that's been able to have a voice. How much has the plant given to us? And the whole idea behind Voice of the Plant is really to kind of it's a biohack of the mind. It's to bypass our thoughts and to connect us with plants. And I think it's really truly the answer to our mental health issues, our health issues, our obesity issues that we're suffering from, and all the toxic foods that we're eating and are being forced down our children's mouths. It's really time for us to lock arms and be aware and educate. And it's not about the fads and the diets. It's about getting back to eating real food. It's about being in touch with our environment and smoking really good organic fire weed. And can I just say something, Julie? And I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. This magazine here, this skunk edition, is literally one of the most beautiful just magazines period that I've held in my hand. The details and the technology and the advancements that her team was able to use to make it such a beautiful honor really to Sensi Seeds and Ben Dronkers. It's amazing. So kudos to you, and just happy to be part of the Skunk Magazine family, and happy to see everything that you're doing as well.
Thank you so much for saying that. Beauty speaks first, and we put a lot of hard work into this, so I really appreciate you saying that, Mario. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Hi, this is Julie Chiarello, owner and editor-in-chief of Skunk Magazine.
As I said earlier, I won't be showing all the interviews because we won't have enough time for that, but if you want to see them, be sure to subscribe and to follow me on Instagram.
And I'm here with Champelli. So honored to be with you, my friend.
Such an honor to be here.
With Tim Hovey, Sensi Seeds. I'm here with Lance from First Smoke of the Day. And I'm here with Taylor Blake here of the Emerald Top, Carrie Cardi 420 Media.
You can push him over if you want.
So that rounds out the day, but the night is still young and there is a lot to do. First, we head to an amazing restaurant that was all paid for and provided by Seedsman, which I'm now a proud affiliate with. So be sure to use promo code ASTRO the next time you're checking out. But after that, Julie calls and says, hey, something's going on at the Dream Factory owned by Jerome Baker. You should probably make your way over there. I bet you'll get some good content. And boy, was she right. And you're going to be seeing it here in just a second. And shortly after that, we head to Fremont Street with all the other content creators, so stay tuned. Currently, we're on our way to a fancy restaurant to eat with a bunch of people. This is Don from Can, and in the front seat, we've got Bud Boutique.
What's popping, guys?
And this is our Uber driver. He says hi. So this is an inside look of Jerome Baker's Dream Factory. Now the Dream Factory happens to be an awesome place, and it's located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, as I said earlier, I can't show you everything that happened here, not at least in this movie, but if you're interested in seeing how that went, be sure to check out the episode I made. The link will also be in the description. But here are some really cool scenes from that episode, just to give you kind of an idea of what all went on there. Well, it's the last night there, and everybody wanted to go to Fremont Street after this. It's like we all kind of needed that break after such a long event. So after Matt and his brother Nick came up to the Dream Factory, we were able to score a ride back with them, where we got dropped off, cleaned up, and ready for our night. Now, I had to be on the plane at like 7 a.m., so I didn't really get to stay too late, but I had an epic time. We're on our way to Fremont Street. Wow, I've got to say, this was an amazing trip. And although it has come to an end, there is still some content for you guys to watch. Now this is the footage that Mayweather got with the backup cam. And as I said earlier, I've got the exclusive content of Mike Tyson that I filmed. So here's all that footage for you guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because I am going to continuously improve each video. The end.